perception. Going to be sweeping for traps. Sweep 2, 3. Let's get 2 individuals to volunteer to carry Lost Shell. Ideally Lost Shell 2. But if Lost Shell 1's okay, if that's all you got. But let's get 2 volunteers or let's get volunteers for all that stuff. And if I don't get any volunteers, then I'm just gonna start picking people. Pale Glint. Sweep 2. I was about to say run 2. Sweep 2, okay. And Silver Coco, Sweep 3. TA Shell, Queen Shell. Nice. Got that out of the way. Good job. No Slime Protect today because we have a full raid. We're gonna do room strat, so we're not gonna have DPS tanking stuff or anything like that. On Slime side, Alpha Bravo Charlie Slime side, Delta Echo Foxtrot will be going to Golem side. We're just gonna do conventional kill strats. No, nothing too complicated. I'm not gonna be out there issuing instructions for 8 different people to do different things. All right. So yeah, don't worry. Thank you for volunteering though, but don't worry about that. Let's get a second Rend armor user, and you will be Rend 2. If someone called it out, just call it again. Rend 2, Fopta. All right, thank you, sir. Alright, I am not aware of any Flare Star users. I'm not aware of anyone who wants to prog the duel, so Syntax is going to be our duelist. No tracking, no Flare Star. Don't really need one. Alright, I mentioned it earlier, but I'll say it again just in case you weren't like in voice chat when I said it. Make sure if there's like 2 casters, 2 Fizz range in the party, that only one of you is actively doing the support action, okay? Cure 4 in the case of casters, Dervish in the case of Fizz range. Let's not have double Dervish, okay? We don't need 100% Dervish uptime. I would rather you guys just magnify the burst, have one person do their Dervish, Cure 4 to magnify the burst, and then the other caster, other Fizz range, just focus purely on selfish damage. You can pack to be like a backup Cure 4, backup Dervish if like main Dervish or main Cure 4 goes down, but otherwise I would like you guys to focus on doing damage. Okay, we only need one person pulsing Cure 4 to give everyone the 10% bravery. We only need one person doing the Dervish. Okay, so let's not try to be too fancy with that because it's not ultimately as helpful as just going pure selfish damage for the second person. Okay, so make sure you guys have that discussion if necessary. I saw it happen in alpha, so don't worry about that. I am tracking that. You guys talked it out, so thank you very much. All right, but yeah, make sure you guys have that discussion, right? Okay, I'm not tracking any GDPs. That's okay. If we do have a GDP carrier, please let me know just so I can have that in the back of my mind. What? No. No, I would rather... okay, so I typically don't allow like healers and tanks to prog the duel. Not that I think that you can't do it, but I like to keep the space open if there's like a DPS who wants to prog the duel and they're like hesitant about volunteering. I don't want them to feel like, you know, they're taking it from someone who's like a super expert at DRS and is just memeing with the duel. Okay, like I want people to like learn the duel, so I try to keep that space open. That's not like that's not a server-wide policy. That's just how I like to run it. Okay, so I generally will not allow a healer or tank to duel. You know, but yeah, anyway, I don't need to belabor the point. Okay, I'm gonna start ready checking, let's say at 55 after. So those of you, if you're done with your prep, just go ahead and do your preemptive bio. Get your coffees, get your waters. Be comfortable. We're gonna be kind of locked in here for a couple hours, so this is a it's a marathon, right? Not a sprint. So get comfortable, and I'll start doing the ready check cycle at 55 after. And thank you guys for showing up quickly. and getting ready. Oh, speaking of getting ready, take a look, or not take a look. Make sure your Discord nicknames are correct. Okay. Uh, make sure you have a full, like full compliance with the nickname standard according to the requirements to participate. That is how we know that you read the requirements. Okay, that's one. That's how we know that you understand what you read. That's two. And then that's how you communicate that you're going to follow all instructions and not just some of the instructions that you agree with. Okay. Sometimes we'll get that. So I want to see full compliance. I don't want to see any extra, like if it's not part of the prefix specification, like I don't want to see any extra letters in the prefix. All right. Yeah, let us know that you read it and you understand what you need to do, and that you have attention to detail. You're gonna follow all instructions, right? Like I know things still happen. People make mistakes when we're inside, but I find that this process largely filters out the folks who are just showing up and like not really wanting to participate, versus like the people who show up. They read the instructions. You're good to go. And any mistakes that you make, I can fully trust that you made them just genuinely, like you messed up, and it's not because you didn't prepare, right? Your teammates can look at you and be like, I trust this person. They might be new, but they're trying, And that's more what I want than like expert people who don't follow instructions. Is Shiny Trainer in this raid, or if you're just watching, that's fine. Just make sure you prefix with a Z. So you are in the raid. Okay, Shiny Trainer, make sure you update your nickname in Discord. All right, I just got back. Okay, cool. Yeah, make sure you update, meet the requirements to participate, nickname standard, just so we know that you read it and you understand what you need to do. And you duelist with 0
Sorry,
0.
just having technical difficulties.
Did you have a question, Chen, or?
I'm just saying sorry, I'm just having technical difficulties with internet. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize you were. All right, cool. Yeah, just do what you gotta do. It's okay. But yeah, Shiny, if you have any questions on what you need to do, make sure you ask. Okay. Not trying to set people up to fail here. Meanwhile, guys, check your cache. Make sure you got your supplies. Okay, make sure you're adequately prepared here. Make sure you got the pure essences, the re-razors. If you're missing anything, all right, please let us know. Maybe, I'm not guaranteeing, but maybe someone might be able to help you out with supplies like missing fragments, whatever. All right, but we can't help you if you don't speak up. Okay. What do you replace Lost Band of Solemn Clarity with? If you have max raise, whatever you want. Wind up. Yeah, if you have max sucker raise, then you don't need that Band of Solemn Clarity, because you're just like, your heals are always juiced. Like you're always doing like double healing when you heal and save the queen, so you don't really need Banner of Solemn Clarity. But yeah, if that frees up space to give you like, more re-razor, I don't know, then yeah, but it's up to you what you want to do with that space. All right, Shiny, I see it. I see an attempt, but that's not the full prefix. Okay. Make sure you read the requirements, and you're putting the full prefix there, because C is just, it doesn't really tell me anything. You're looking at it. Okay, you're confused. That's fine. Make sure you ask a question, right? Is there, like, what is confusing? Did I hear a question? If someone was speaking, it was like very quiet. I didn't hear it. Alright. And for everyone else, just make sure you guys, or not make sure, I appreciate you guys being patient, okay? a lot of folks are new to Discord or to this Discord or maybe even Discord in general. So appreciate you guys being patient with your teammates while they get up to speed. All right, so DC. Let me take a look. You're trying, so let me just help you out here. It looks like you're trying to do it. All right, you're in Delta. You're a DPS, so it would actually be DD, but close enough. I'll get you set up here. I see the effort. Is what I'm trying to say. So appreciate you. All right, I got you fixed. Cool. Okay, check your cache. Make sure you got your pure. I'm talking to everyone now. Check your cache. Make sure you got your pure essence, lost actions, all that stuff. We're good with the in-game Discord stuff. Normally I'm not running this and this. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry about that. We appreciate you being here all the same. Question. Go ahead. Do I have a golden lead yet? I do not. I do not. Are you volunteering? No, I would rather we don't have a banish. That's space that we really don't need to be. Yeah. Okay. We'll put Thalia. We'll put Thalia in. And Thalia, like, even if it's your first time leading, don't feel like you need to micromanage all 24 or 23 other teammates on Golem side. Okay, you got plenty of people over there who have attended many runs, are very experienced on how to execute a Golem side clear. So lean on them if you have any questions. All right, but we'll put Thalia in the seat. So appreciate you volunteering. All right, I'll take slime side lead today since we're doing a different strat than folks might not be used to. Yeah. Oh, if you're not ready, if you're still trading fragments or doing some prep, getting coffee, going to the bathroom, whatever, go ahead and click no. Go ahead and get settled. Oh, we have Flash on Echo. Who is it? Did they? If they spoke up in Alliance chat, then apologies, I didn't see it.
Yeah, they did. We have one.
Echo. Is it how you? Who is it?
Yeah, how you?
How you say? Okay. Let me note that.
It's how you say, and you literally just asked him how you say. I love it.
Okay. Is it how you say? Is that really how I pronounce it?
Yeah.
Sorry, who's speaking?
Sorry, this is Topaz. I was just commenting. It was funny.
No, okay. See, like if that's not their actual answer, like I'm not trying to make fun of their name. So.
But no. I spoke after he did.
Oh, did how you say actually speak up? I didn't see your name light up here in voice. Okay. Yeah, if there's a specific pronunciation you guys want me to use for your name when I'm trying to address you, just please correct me, okay? Like I'm not trying to ignore people's desires as to how they want their name pronounced. How you say? See, I had a classmate in high school with the last name of Sai. That's why I'm saying how you say. So that's why I said it like that. So I'm assuming it's like pronounced like PSY, yeah, so how you say. Alright, appreciate you. Thank you. No, I ain't saying that, get bang. All right. Continuing ready check. Usually when we fail a ready check, different people step off to go do that one last thing. So, want to make sure we're all here before we go in. Alright, Deirdre and Sil, let us know when you've returned. And I'll ready check again. Let me actually type it out, because they're super... Okay, Sil has returned. Okay, gonna ready check again since you're back. There's some discussion in my party chat about casting re-raise on other people. When we go in, make sure you let your target know that, like, if you're offering to last re-raise someone, so they get the 80% chance to res instead of 70% chance. Like, that's fine. Just make sure your target knows so they're not, like, auto-braining their blue feather. Because, like, I'll do that. Sometimes people will give it to me and, like, I won't realize it until my blue feather misses. Alright, Inari and Lana, let us know when you're back. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, like, you never know. You never know. Like, I'm not gonna presume, like, people are out there, you know, messing around. There might be some, like, RL thing, you know, child suddenly starts coughing, you gotta go check on them. You know, parents walk in asking you a question, you gotta talk to them. Like, I don't know. Right? You have no idea. Work phone call, I don't know, maybe. Alright, 48 out for you. Let's get in there. So I appreciate you guys being patient. Let's go ahead and queue in. Go ahead and click commence. If you're all tabbed out, please all tab back in. And let's get this show on the road. And thank you for taking time out of your precious weekend hours, your free time. Thank you for choosing to be here in Lego Steppers. You could have chosen to do literally anything else. Maybe hit a dinosaur out in a different game, but you know, you're here with us, so I'll try to make use of your time as effectively as I can. All right, go ahead and pop free razor. Slide in your first 2 lost actions. If you don't have it, it's fine. There's a lost finds cache up in front. When the gates go up, please do not jump on those glowing jump pads that are in front of us. We're going to jump at the same time, but we want to remain here. Okay, those of you who are new, do keep in mind that this is the only time we're going to touch the cache. So if you have like a strat for DRN where you come back here and refill when you run out of stuff, that does not work here. Okay, that will not work here. So once you're done at the cache, rally under the marker matching your team. Echoes to 1, Foxtrots to 2. And let me shut up for a second so I can do my thing here. Okay. Yeah, alright. I have so much free space. What am I doing? Alright, once again, make sure you rally on the stairs under your respective team marker. Buddy check each other, make sure your teammates have pure essence on. Make sure they have re-razor on. If someone's missing a buff, please gently remind them to use their stuff. Mouse over reminiscence. Sanity check each other. If someone's carrying something that doesn't look right, please challenge them on it. And either they will learn something today or you will learn something today. Eden, ask your question with regards to excellence in Yell chat, because I don't know the answer. I'm not usually a excellence gamer. If you don't have a specific plan on like how to use essence or how to use lost excellence, I would imagine just stick with what we got in requirements to participate. Because like using excellence in here, you don't want to actually like do the fight with excellence slotted in the whole time. That's usually something you would magnify. As I understand it, you would magnify an opener, which would require like, overslotting. It's like something you do when you're gonna holster dump, or you have like mimics to support using it for like enraging bosses. But I think it's generally less DPS if I'm not mistaken, if you just leave it in, as opposed to running like Lost Fauna Power. Yeah, if you're not familiar with like the actual like there's an actual technique to using excellence that's like super effective, but like if you're not aware of it and you're not coordinating with other people, yeah, just stick with Lost Fauna Power. Try not to get too fancy with it. Yeah, I am expecting all team members here to have pure essence. No Templars, please. I'm not tracking anyone with doing Templar here. Let's get our shells and sweeps if you haven't already. Never mind. I think you guys called it out. What about irregular? Oh, Fopta, you got GP. Appreciate you. Okay, thank you. No irregular, please. Okay. I am not currently tracking that our sweeps and shells verified. So sweepers and shellers, just yell out. Okay, queen shell and bag, thank you. Sweep 3 holstered, see it. Let's get a sweep 2 check and a TA shell check. Sweep 2 per 7 pocket, appreciate you. TA shell in pocket. All right, cool. Thank you very much for verifying. Oh, sweet. Pale Glint said it twice. My bad. My eyes just like glazed over the shout message. Okay. I'm sorry. Syntax GDP, roger that. Alright, keep in mind... Oh, okay, alright, let's do a sweep real quick. I'm just gonna pick a DPS. Who's this? Jarazia King. I just kind of clicked you at random. Come over here to Charlie. You're gonna go to Slime Site and Yeah, Syntax is gonna take your place over there to run perception to reveal traps. And thank you for the flex there, Jarazia. Is it Jarazia or Jeraziah? How do I pronounce that? Like Jedediah or something like that?
Josiah.
Say again?
Josiah.
Josiah? Okay. Alright, thank you. Alright, currently waiting for cache to clear. And then we'll start running our... Oh, speaking of cache, make sure that you have a maximum capacity in your not maximum capacity. Make sure you have as much stuff as you can carry in your holster. Right? If you have a maximum capacity of 99, make sure you're bringing 99 worth of stuff. Okay? Please don't leave the cache with any empty holes in your holster. Because as I mentioned earlier, we can't come back here. You want to pack as much supplies as you can. If you only have like 1 or 2 spots open, please come back to the cache and fill those remaining 1 or 2 spots. Resistance potion is a single weight. Light curtain is 1 weight. They might help you out in a situation, but empty space will literally not help you. Okay, so there's no penalty to having a completely full backpack here. Pack as much stuff. If you're new, I highly suggest bringing as much resistance re-razor as possible. And then with the remaining space, you just pack in, whatever you can fit in there. Okay. But yeah, empty space will not help you. Empty space will not help you, so make sure you pack accordingly. Alright, wiggle check. Don't get AFK kicked. There is an anti-AFK measure in this dungeon. So if you're AFK for more than 10 minutes, you're going to get kicked out. I will not de-instance pick you up and reprog this with, the other 47 people in the raid, okay? So please be responsible for your own connection to the game. Yes, that's the thing. There's no encumbrance penalty for having a full backpack. I was trying to think of a good way to say it, but that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, there's no encumbrance penalty for having a full backpack, so you want to pack as much stuff as you can. I wish I played Elden Ring when it was super popular, but I haven't played it yet. Do we have a action question? Are we good? I hope I can get my mouth to this. Shut up, man. This guy's been around since the beginning, I think. OG Lego Stepper, Lurian Damadur. I think Lurian came over with us from the old server. Oh no, you're Crystal. That's not possible. You just been around that long. I thought you were an Aether person. Alright, currently waiting for a cache to clear, and then once cache is clear, we're going to start running ready checks. Okay, yeah. Imagine wiping DRS for Imagine wiping DRS for 4 years straight. How about that? Yeah. No, that's not oof. That's my well, no. I can't really say that because we don't wipe often. Somehow Even though I don't ask for like experience, we seem to clear most of the time. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe the content's just that easy. I have no idea. All right, let's go ahead and ready check. Go ahead and run ready checks, please, and yell out when your team has reported ready. Doesn't matter. I should have assigned. That's what I forgot to. I forgot to assign team leads. All right, it's fine. We're already here. Alpha ready. Foxtrot ready. Charlie ready. Stand by for Bravo Delta and Echo. Bravo Delta and Echo are ready. D for down. Oh, I didn't realize that was okay. Cool. TIL. All right. All teams are ready. Last call for cash. Last call for appraiser. In a few moments, Delta Echo and Foxtrot, you're gonna hop on the east jump pad. We're gonna go down the Golem side, and then you're gonna be taking directions from Thalia Zephyrus. You're gonna go down one voice chat channel, and Thalia will lead you guys through. Expectation for Golem side lead is not to micromanage, right? Just between Thalia and the 23 other folks on Golem side, figure out what your game plan is. Make sure you have the same plan. Okay, make sure you're operating on the same plan. Make sure anyone who is confused, make sure no one's confused as to what they need to do. If someone's asking a question, don't leave it unanswered. And then finally, run ready checks and yell out or shout out and shout chat specifically that Golem site is ready, and then wait for me to do the countdown. All right, and then for those of you on Golem site, just whatever if Thalia wants to appoint, helpers, and just work with Thalia. Okay, they're the ultimate arbiter of decision making over there is Thalia. Okay, so just if Thalia makes a decision, just roll with it. All right. And those of us here in Alpha Bravo and Charlie, we're gonna stay here in this voice chat channel. We're gonna take the west jump pad, and I'll lead us through slime side. All right. Last call for cash. Last call for appraiser. All right, let's go. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, Delta not ready? Oh. Well, okay. Well, we already jumped, so go ahead and yeah, go ahead and split up. Now talking slime side only. They just came back. All right, good. Go ahead and form up into light parties north and south of your respective team marker. Alpha to Alpha, Bravo to Bravo, Charlie to Charlie. If you don't know where to stand on the marker, and I'll put you in a position myself. But try to split up into light parties. 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS. There you go. There you go. Eden, why don't you take South Alpha, if you would, please? There you go. All right, Leo, take North Bravo. Your other north, if you would. Leo, open up the map. Make sure you get oriented as to which way is north, and stand north of the Bravo marker so we know that you know where that is. All right, cool. All right. This is good. All right, so I'm going to take the DPS from Bravo. We're going to put Bapta in... Let's put you in North Charlie. Who's this? Fiddles, Alix, North Alpha. Mahia Hoshi. Let's have you go to South Charlie. And Seco Villarreal, South Alpha. If you're following instructions, you probably won't die. So don't worry too much. I'll tell you what you need to do. Okay, so let me put some pictures in raid text chat on Discord. I invite you to take a look. The first picture that I'm putting is the breach plan. So this area in front of us has exactly 3 traps placed randomly inside the instance, but they have specific spawn points. Okay, so we know where those spawn points are. We have our tanks pop sprint, invuln, and then run specific lines. The lines being the lines in that picture in No Perception Slime Breach plan that I just put in raid text chat. So tanks, take a look at that. Our north hallway tank will be running the lightning bolt pattern in the hallway. All room tanks will be running their respective lines in their assigned rooms. Okay, now I'll go over like room assignments in a second. So let's see here. Leo Dragneel. Since your north hallway tank, you're going to be running the lightning bolt pattern with your home gang on. So I'm going to break safety protocol here for a second. Leo, why don't you come stand over here with me? I just want you to take a look over this crack in the wall here, if you would, please. All right, you see that dark tile line, that dark line of bricks bisecting the north and south halves of the arena of the hallway. Yes. Okay. So that line is what I want you to cover with your home gang. So when I open the door, you're gonna pop sprint. You're gonna pop your home gang and then run that line from wall to wall. Okay. Make sure you run that line. Don't run like too far off of it because the bombs are not that big. Okay. So make sure you cover that tile, that brown line from wall to wall. And then once you're gonna explode exactly one time. Once you've exploded, continue going north to the north end of the hallway, and you'll be doing your stuff there, which I'll talk about in a few moments. But why don't you come back, North
That's
Bravo?
not the Z pattern part, though, right? Just run the straight line.
Say again.
That's not the Z pattern in the picture, right? That's just run the straight line to the.
No, that is the
doorways
Z
there.
pattern. So if you see, so the Z pattern in the hallway in the no perception slime breach plan, that horizontal part of the lightning bolt is exactly over that line that you're looking at
Got
in
it.
front of
Got
us.
it. Okay.
Yep. All right. So it looks like you know what to do. Cool. Okay. So Leo's gonna run that line. All of us standing north of our respective markers. Make sure to wait for Leo is marked as red no sign 1. Make sure to wait for Leo to explode in the hallway before proceeding northward. Okay. And then those of you going into rooms, which I'll tell you guys in a second, make sure you wait for your room tank to sweep your room. Or just let the tank enter the room first is pretty much what I'm saying here. So as far as assignments go, Leo, Dragneil, Haruko, Malis, excuse me. The two of you standing north of Bravo, you're going to the north end of the hallway. You're not going into any room. Leo's going to run the lightning bolt, and then once you've done your lightning bolt, just continue on. Stand by at the north end of the hallway. You and Haruko, Leo and Haruko will be tagging and killing every Bojin soldier that shows up at the north end of the hallway. Okay, that's your job. You're not going into any rooms. If you need to dodge, don't dodge. Do not dodge towards the Viscous Clots in the middle of the hallway. Okay, if you need to dodge, just dodge outside of the barracks. Similarly, Endaka, Meteoris, Estelle, Nostrin, you two are going to be in charge of the south end of the hallway. You're not going into any rooms. Just tag and kill every Bojin soldier that shows up at the south end of the hallway. Okay. All following instructions, except for our exit procedure, are not for you four. If any of you four have any questions, please ask. All right, let's talk about room assignments. Those of us standing north and south of Alpha and Charlie are going into rooms. Okay. If you're standing north of Alpha, you're standing next to me, nacl free. All 5 of us are going into the northwest room. That's the second door on the left. Individuals standing south of Alpha, you're standing next to Yoon Walder. All 5 of you are going into the southwest room. That is the first door on the left. Individual standing north of Charlie, you are standing next to your tank, who is Pale Glint. So Pale Glint, all 4 of you standing next to Pale Glint. All 5 of you are going into the northeast room. That's the second door on the right. An individual standing south of Charlie, you're standing next to Katya Casanova. All 5 of you are going to the southeast room. That's the first door on the right. If anyone has any questions as to which room they need to go into, please speak up, okay? Sometimes people will get lost. I saw this happen, I think, last week. Like, we had some people missing from some rooms, so make sure you know which room you're going into. If you forget, please ask for a reminder, and I'll remind you, okay? So, that said, those of you going into rooms, you're going to wait for your tank to enter the room. They're going to start sweeping for traps. We're going to pop sprint, invuln, and run that line from the door through the circular pad, touch the far wall. If you're a DPS going into a room, make sure you give us enough space to do that, okay? Please don't race us into position. Please don't tailgate, right? Because there's like an area component to the explosion. We don't want you getting caught up in that if we do indeed explode, okay? So give us enough space to do that. It's just like a half a second. It's not that much. All right. And then once your tanks have made it like halfway into the room, just start making your way to your respective positions according to that second picture that I put in Raid Text Chat, positions during slime clear. And then that's where you guys are going to do your jobs, okay? So make sure you guys are taking a look at that. All right, so the gist of this approach, we are going to kill all sanguine clots that show up in each of the 4 corner rooms, okay? So DPS, once you make your way into the corner, as you're making your way into that corner, there's probably going to be a sanguine clot that shows up in your room. Make sure you, all 3 of you tag it, given an attack or something, one of you is going to get tethered, whoever attacks it first. It doesn't really matter who that is, okay? What you want to do is pull that sanguine clot, the red slime, into the outer corner of your room, okay? So if you look at that position during slime clear, that outer corner, like if you're in my room northwest, you're taking the northwest corner of the northwest room as a slime, or as a DPS, okay? If you're in the southeast room, for example, all three of you are taking the southeast corner of the southeast room. You want to be away from the tank, because what you're trying to do is keep that area clear of any sanguine clots, okay? Pull all the sanguine clots to that outer corner away from the tank. That's the important part. And then kill it in that corner. Another sanguine clot will show up. Kill every sanguine clot that shows up in your room, okay? All three of you should be going to town on every sanguine clot. Please you don't have to use your lost actions, but don't skimp on your like DPS rotation, okay? If you're a dancer, you can do your dance step if that's part of your dance rotation. Just make sure you tuck all the way into the corner of your room so you don't tag whatever the tank is tanking in the middle. Okay, you don't want to touch that. All right. If any DPS has any questions, please ask. Yeah, wiggle check. Don't get AFK kicked. Topaz, let me answer. Oh, we're DCing. Hopefully they come back. But if you're in voice chat, Topaz. Yes, you are. Okay, so to answer your question that you asked in game, Yoon Walder is going to be clearing your room. So hopefully that answers you. What do assigned tanks do after clearing? Yep, I'm going to talk about that right now. So for tanks and healers, this is what you're going to do. After you do your sweeps, stand by near the circular pad in your room. You don't have to stand on it. Because what we actually want on the pad is not you, it's the viscous clot that your healer is going to bring into the room, okay? So our healers are going to be pulling one at a time viscous clots from the hallway. Our healers are going to cast with their glare or glare analog spell. You're not going to dot it, okay? The reason I'm asking you guys not to dot is because we don't want two healers to dot the same viscous clot in the hallway. Two overlapping dots will start doing alternating dot ticks. And it'll have the viscous clot will like change. It'll keep changing aggro with each overlapping dot tick. Okay, I've seen this happen. After 5 seconds, that viscous clot is going to just give up, and it'll start casting fusion in the hallway. It will absorb all the viscous clots in the hallway, merge up to +5, and explode. Okay, we do not want that to happen. So, what you're going to do to pull, the proper way to pull, you're going to target a single viscous clot. You're going to give it a glare, a malefic, a broil 2, a non-Eucrasian dosis. Okay, do not dot the viscous clot. Pull that viscous clot into your room, and then wait for your tank to pull off of you. Okay, keep yourself healed, keep your tank healed. Once your tank pulls off of you, you go out into the hallway, get another viscous clot, rinse and repeat. Okay, don't fight for aggro. Okay, if two healers tag the same viscous clot, just wait. The viscous clot is already aggroed. It'll pick someone to go after. Wait for that viscous clot to leave the hallway, either with you or the other healer who tagged it. Once that viscous clot is clear of the hallway, pick another viscous clot. Try again, okay? If there's another conflict, wait again, okay? Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Do not rush the process. Don't try to fight for aggro or anything like that, because that's how we wipe here, all right? Healers, if you have any questions, please ask. That's really all you're gonna do. Okay. Tanks. So as I mentioned earlier, your healer is going to bring viscous clot one at a time into your room, into the healer stands here corner. Your job, once you have line of sight on it, go ahead and pull that first one off your healer. Bait it dead center on the pad. Okay. You yourself do not need to be dead center on the circular pad. It is your healer that needs to be dead center. Alright? Or not healer. Your viscous clot. Excuse me, I don't know why I said that. You yourself don't need to be dead center. It's the viscous clot that you're pulling off the healer that needs to be dead center, okay? Try your best to be as precise as you can with pulling. Because if you're kind of sloppy with your pulling and it's like starting to come off the pad, as that viscous clot merges up to +1, +2, like it gets bigger and then it gets harder to tell if it's actually on the pad or not, okay? So try your best to bait every viscous clot dead center on the pad as best as you can. Okay, So your healer's gonna go out, get another one, bring it into your room. You pull that second one onto your pad. The two viscous clots are now casting fusion. They're gonna fuse up and merge. Let that merge happen, okay? Our objective as tanks is to build a viscous clot up to +4, and then do the final +5 merge all at the same time, okay? So as your healer brings a viscous clot into your room, just keep pulling it off of them. Okay, I misspoke there, Ndaka, but yeah, I think you get it. But yeah, merge up to +4. Right, don't wait for me to like give you instructions on when to pull. Right, just keep pulling, keep merging. Make sure you're looking at the buff on the viscous clot that you're tanking. Okay, please don't count it out in your head. It's very easy to lose count. All right, the first time you merge, the new viscous clot is going to have a +1. The second time you merge is going to be +2. Merge again, +3. Merge again, +4. Once you're looking at a +4 buff, stop pulling off your healer. Your healer is going to bring one more into your room. Once you are looking at a +4 buff and your healer is tanking one in the corner of your room, you're going to yell out your room for +1. So for example, I'm in the northwest room. I'm tanking a +4 viscous clot. Linnea is holding one in the corner. I'm ready. I'm going to say northwest for +1, just like that. Okay? So make sure you're ready to report that in yell chat. Once all 4 tanks call that out, I'll say the following: all rooms are ready. Merge, merge, merge. Call rupture. Once I start saying that, consider that the commit message and just pull that viscous clot off your healer. Bait it dead center on the pad. Hopefully we do it all at roughly the same time. And then the 4 viscous clots grow up to +5 at the same time. They'll cast rupture at the same time. They'll explode at the same time. Die at the same time. And then that's what opens the way forward to the rest of DRS. Okay? Does anyone have any questions whatsoever on what I described thus far? Yep, at 4 stacks, call it out. Make sure you're not counting out in your head, okay? It's very easy to get complacent. I've been doing this for 4 years. I'm still looking at the buff, okay? Because all it takes is just like a, oops, I miscounted, and then we get early, like, we get a slime wipe, alright? So just be careful. Oh, okay. Alright, Leo. That's fine. Let's see here. We're gonna do some shuffling. All right, Endaka Meteorus, you're gonna go north hallway. You're gonna be running the lightning bolt pattern. No, it's okay, Leo. Go ahead and handle it. You don't need to worry about us. We'll keep going. All right, I'm gonna do some shuffling here. I want to put 2 strong DPS in a room. Fopta, okay. Fopta, can you go south Charlie, Luca Taludre, north Charlie, Jerzia, man, sorry, Jerzia King? Can you go south, South Bravo? South Bravo, you're gonna be here with Estelle. Okay, right here, South Bravo. There you go, yeah. So, Jerzia, your new task, you're not going to go into any rooms. You and Estelle are going to hang out at the south end of the hallway, and you're going to kill all Bojin soldiers that show up, okay? So, Mahia and Fopta, you guys are going to be working together to clear all sanguine clots in the southeast room. All right, thank you for doing that. Flexing, by the way. Okay, so let's continue. I'm tracking Fopta's monk, but Mahia is there. They can MP, it's fine. They'll be fine. All right, that is all I got. Once we merge up to +5, I'll call rupture. Everyone will pop sprint, go out the north door all the way to the east end of the bridge, and we'll avoid all the explosions. Okay? Does anyone have any questions whatsoever? Okay, let's give this a shot. Go ahead and run ready checks. No need for bubble or protect or anything like that. We've got healers in all positions, so we're good on heals. All right, Alpha ready. Bravo ready. Charlie ready. All right, staying by for Golem side. All right, Endaka, just be aware you're going to be running the lightning bolt pattern in the hallway, and then proceeding to the north end of the hallway after that. Golems are ready. Alright, stand by for countdown. 30 on the board. Let's get in front of the door. Countdown is on. I'm going to open the door at 1 Endaka Meteors. Going to run the lightning bolt pattern in the hallway. Make sure, those of you going north, make sure you stay well behind Endaka. They're going to explode exactly one time in the middle of the hallway. Those of you going into rooms, make sure to give your tanks enough space to do their job. No, don't race, don't tailgate. Slow is smooth. Smooth is faster, okay? Here we go. Opening door. Wall to wall. There you go. Alright, hallway clear. First sanguine clots are out. DPS tag them, pull them into your corners, and kill them in the corner. Rissa, go ahead and start pulling Vistas clots into the room. Alright, if anyone's doing something strange, please call them out by name so they understand that they need to fix themselves. Sanguine clots are out, DPS tag them, pull them to the corner and kill. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that later. So, I see your yell. Alright. Same clots are out. DPS tag, pull to the corner and kill. Looks like it's good. Alright, tanks, make sure you're not counting in your head. Look at the buff. Please don't count out in your head. That's how we wipe here. Same clots are out. DPS tag, pull to corner, kill. You can try to get that centered on the pad. That's very off. Same clots are out. DPS tag, pull to corner, and kill. Alright, copy northeast. Hold at 4. Not 2. Pale Glint, just rotate through your personal mids. Don't reprisal though. We don't want you to get tagged by a Sanguine Clot. Oh, what's going on here? There's just Vistas Clot in the corner. Why is that happening? Alright, Topas, take that Sanguine Clot to the DPS. They need to kill that, yep. Alright, sorry. Healers, keep yourselves healed, keep your tanks healed in your room. Sanguine Clots are out, DPS tag, pull to the corner and kill. Alright, copy southeast, hold at 4+1. Alright, northwest at 4+1, staying by for southwest. You can get that centered on the pad. Get that centered on the pad as best you can. You're not at 4+1, Yoon. Topaz needs to bring one into the room. Alright, southwest is at 4+1. All rooms are ready. Merge, merge, merge. Call rupture. Go ahead and pull the final Vistas Clot. Beta dead center on the circular pad. What's going on here? Alright, rupture. Yep, rupture. Pop sprint. Go out the north door all the way to the east end of the bridge. If there's more bridge to your east, you're not east enough. You're not going to fall off the bridge or anything, just go all the way into the corner. Healers, when you get to the corner, rescue whoever's running behind. Heal up, tanks pop team mitigation, and brace for impact. All the way in the corner. We don't want you to get clipped by a Vistas Clot here. Alright, we're just waiting for Slime Side to finish up. There we go. Alright, good job. Check for dead or disconnected. We do have a 7 out of 7 now in Bravo, I think. So just tracking that. All right, go ahead and jump. I think, are we all alive? Bravo alive, Charlie alive, you good? Is Charlie alive? Oh, Charlie alive, never mind, I just see it in the shout chat. I don't know why, my eyes are glazing over shout chat for some reason. I'm sorry. No. I hope I'm not, like, developing a color blindness or something. That can't be it. That can't be it. Maybe I'm just old. Alright. Go ahead and loot your personal spoils. I think our Golem Side folks are rejoining us here in voice chat. Cool.
nacl.
Oh, go ahead.
Party B is mostly vets except for Fiddles. I think Fiddles is new. Our fizz range. Should we put them in a full 8-man for healer LB3 coverage, or should we just like?
No, I don't want to deal with that.
Okay.
we're just gonna roll fiddle. Just that's just chalk that up to luck. I don't want to I don't want to have someone else lose the LB3. Just that's fine. RL happens in here. We shouldn't be expecting like a perfect prog situation whenever we go in. Disconnects happen. People get kicked for AFK stuff. It's okay. We'll just chalk it up to bad luck. Alright, welcome to Trinity Seeker. Before I get too far on this, make sure you guys loot every chest in this dungeon. All loot is personal loot. There's 2 right here at the bottom of the stairwell, so if you didn't collect it, make sure you right-click those, okay? If you're not right-clicking on the box, you ain't getting anything. Okay, welcome to TS. I'm gonna ball hog here. And I'm gonna take a point. All tanks stances off, please. Alright, before I continue, thank you Golem Side for clearing your thank you for Golem Side for clearing your encounter. Thank you Thalia Zephyrus for clearing your encounter, or for leading Golem Side through their encounter. And Thalia, is there anyone you want to shout out on Golem Side for exceptional contribution to your career?
Hello, everyone did a fantastic job. Thank you to new and veterans especially, for backing me up. And thank you to nacl for providing a great learning environment. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was not Golem Side, but all right, I'll take it. That's what I'm aiming for. So, all right, thank you Golem Side for clearing your encounter, and thank you Thalia for leading Golem Side. For our Slime Side folks, good job on one-shotting Slime Side encounter. I know it can get kind of hairy. It did get kind of hairy, but we got through. Okay, hopefully that was a learning experience for you guys to build on for future clears to make it less hairy. But we got here, so no complaints. All right, good job. With regards to this fight, we are using lost actions. Try to time it with your 2-minute burst window. If you don't know how to do that, just use them when they're off cooldown. If they're lit up, just punch it, okay? Casters with Lost Cure 4 equipped, make sure you're pulsing that at least once per minute. More if you think it's necessary to help out with healing, right? If you got new healers and they're dead on the ground, then we're relying on that Cure 4 to also provide healing, okay? But primarily responsible for healing is the actual healers. So you can try to conserve charges on that Cure 4 if you want. Okay. Fourfold Mercy. Yeah, I was like, what do I normally see here? Fourfold Mercy. So I just want to talk about movement for Fourfold Mercy because this will get a lot of people. Okay. In normal mode, you get like a nice, like many seconds of telegraph, and it's very like obvious where you have to go, what you have to do. Okay. Here in Savage, it's a lot quicker, and you don't get a ground telegraph. The orange marker, it's like if you're standing in it, the orange like half like danger area, that means you're already getting hit. Here in Savage. Okay. So the key to success when dodging Fourfold Mercy is you just want to do small movements inside the boss's hitbox, okay? Recall to your past, recall to your past when you perhaps went to the dance club, okay? Maybe you were an awkward young person. You're out on the dance floor. You're doing your thing. You do that awkward dance club 2-step, right? Awkward Dance Club two-step. You want to do here in Trinity Seeker. You want to do Awkward Dance Club two-step inside the boss's hitbox. Okay. The point I'm trying to make is that small movements inside the boss's hitbox will vastly decrease the chance that you get sliced by something. Because if you're running out like way outside of the boss's hitbox like this, you're gonna take a sword to the face because you're trying to cover too much distance. Okay. Small movements inside the boss's hitbox. Awkward Dance Club two-step. Oh, you never been to the club? You never been to the club? Maybe you've been to the honky tonk, right? You do some line dancing, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, okay? You can do it. It's electric, boogie yogi. Okay, this is all you need to do to dodge 4-fold mercy, okay? Anything more than that, are you taking a stack to the face? All right, as far as advice, that's all I got. Listen to callouts, do what you think you need to do. Magnify your bursts with your lost actions, and let's do this.